The colors for these units are literally retarded. Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. So today we're just gonna be looking at the new units. Like, I don't know what they were thinking when they were deciding the colors for these units, especially when they know that some of us have been asking for specific colors. Like, we've been asking for green, for a new green, because some of us weren't lucky enough to pull that Legends Limited Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. That's green, so that's why we wanted a new green. And then a new yellow, because that Kaioken, he is a time transformation, so we just want a unit that's good without one, and where it's not gonna be timed at least. And then we just also want, I think we wanted another color, but I'm not really sure what the other color was, cause I think we wanted a new blue. I think that, but other than that, that's pretty much it. Those are the colors we wanted, and not only did we get a color that Vegeta Blue is gonna hard counter, but also a color that we also didn't need, that we already have covered. So, cause yeah, we already have Fusion Samasu, so that spot is like is already taken by Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. So let's start with Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. So here we have his tags. So he is a range type, Vegeta family, Saiyan, Future, God, Super Saiyan, God, Super Saiyan, Male, Sparking, range type, Purple, Future, Trunks Saga, and Vegeta. So obviously, if you pull him, you're obviously going to take him to level 5,000, and you're going to have him at 3 stars if you pull him just once. So his health is looking pretty good. His strike attack, he is a ranged unit, so don't expect much from that. I mean, that's kind of okay for a range type unit. Strike defense, that's pretty good. That's kind of good. And then blast attack, 202,000. I think the highest is like 230, like 250. So I mean, that's kind of good. So right here, he definitely specializes. So he has the most in health, as you can see right there. So there's that. And here we have his main ability, don't underestimate mortals, and especially not a Saiyan. Draw a special move arts card next, restore his own ki by 50, plus 30% to blast damage inflicted by allies or your buddy for 30 timer counts. Shorten ally substitution count by 5. 15 timer counts must elapse. So you'll be able to draw a special move arts card, and you'll be able to use it immediately because you'll restore your own ki by 50. And then on top of that, he'll reduce you having to switch out by 5 counts, and you only need to wait 15 timer counts. And you'll get another little buff where you get 30+% for blast damage. So his unique ability, Timeless Ties, 20% damage inflicted by allies for 15 timer counts every time this character uses a strike or blast arts card. So it doesn't say that it doesn't stack, so this might stack. And the following effects occur when this character is switched to standby. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards, restores ally ki by 20, Desperate Fight for the Future. Applies the following effects itself from battle start for 50 timer counts. Plus 50% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Minus 5 to arts cost, cannot be cancelled. The following effects occur when this character is defeated. 35% to damage inflicted by allies, cannot be cancelled. Restores allied tag Vegeta family or tag feature health by 20%. Reduces enemies Dragon Balls by 3. So we already knew he was going to reduce enemies Dragon Balls by 3, and then he was going to restore health. We just didn't know the tags he was going to restore the health actually for. So it turns out it's going to be Vegeta family and Future. I would think it was going to be Vegeta family, Future, and God Ki, but I'm guessing that was, too much, so they just limited it to 2 tags, these 2 tags that you see. So then, you get that plus 50% to damage inflicted and minus 5 to arts cost that can't be cancelled, so that's pretty good. So from 50 timer counts, when the battle starts, all these buffs you see right here, all these buffs, they'll be active for 50 timer counts. So here we have, so strike, nothing special about that. Blast, nothing special about that. His special move can be taught to Shallot, and it deals major impact damage. And when he uses it upon activation, he will get 20% to special move damage inflicted by allies or your buddy. And his special skill, it brings 20% to damage inflicted for 20 timer counts and randomly destroys 2 enemy cards. Again, I don't know what they were thinking, man, with these colors. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. And the abilities, they don't even really seem like they're gonna be they're not gonna be broken at all either. These just seem like maybe A tier units, and then maybe in a couple months they might fall down a little bit, because these aren't even the colors we want. Like, seriously, these aren't the colors we've been wanting. So they're not even gonna be up at the tier list that high. Like, they're gonna fall off after maybe like a couple months, because as the meta is right now, fusions is definitely still on top. You know, God Key's on top, but we already have units that are replacing, that's gonna be replacing this guy, because the filler units on this banner are already doggy doo doo. So it's like, why would you even summon? Like, even if you don't get the featured units, and you get some of the filler units, like, it's not even gonna be worth it. So it's like these units aren't even, they're not even worth it to summon unless you get them to like 6 stars or something like that. Then other than that, it's like there's no reason to summon on this banner, because they're the colors that we don't want. And these units are going to be, you know, maybe on the tier A of tier lists, and then after a couple months they're gonna fall off, because Fuse the Monster is gonna, like, he's built to age a lot longer, because they are the anniversary units. They're gonna be built to age a lot longer. That's just the way they're gonna be. So Fuse the Monster is definitely gonna stay up on the tier list higher than this Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, like, without a doubt. I just don't know what they were thinking with the types, man. Like, honestly, I just don't know. So he's gonna have 2 Blast Arts cards, because, you know, he is a range type, and one of them is gonna be able to break a card when you use it, and his E ability is 28% to tag Vegeta family or future, and he'll buff blast attack. So, I mean, we'll just see how long they'll stay, you know, up on the tier list. We'll see if they're gonna be used, like, if you're gonna be going up against someone in PvP, whether or not they're actually gonna be using them in the video. I mean, in a match, I just don't know. So let's move on to Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. So he is red. He's a melee type. His tags are Sun Family Saiyan, Future God Key, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Mel, Sparky, melee type red, Future Trunk Saga, and obviously Goku. So they should have just made them green and yellow, man. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, so obviously 3 stars again, max level. So 2 million health, 2.2 million, so 200,000 less than Vegeta. And let's actually, okay, so 195, 132, 176, 135. So you can definitely see how he has a lot more strike than that Vegeta. So, you know, that's good. So I'll actually, give me a second. I'll go Dragon Ball Legends space, and we'll go to the characters right here, and then we'll see Vegeta. That way we can actually compare kind of their stats, just to see where they kind of lie. So here we have you, and so his health, you can see, you know, there's already a difference, as I've said. So the strike attack difference, so let me put you at 3 stars max level. So strike attack, definitely less, you can see, by 20,000. And then strike defense, so 128. And then Goku has a bit more strike defense, that should be expected. And then his blast attack for Vegeta is 202,000. Goku's is 24,000 less, around 24,000 less. And then his base blast defense for Goku is 135. And then Vegeta is less. That's surprising, considering he's a blast attack unit. He should have blast defense, but I don't know. These units are just like, I don't even know, man. So here we have main ability. Now I'm mad. I'm really mad. I'm really mad about these units being so trash and not the colors that we wanted. So get out my face. Draw a special arts card next. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade. Minus 80% to health restoration, 50 time counts. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade. Minus 2 to arch card draw speed level for 15 timer counts. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade, 50% damage received for 20 timer counts. 10 timer counts must elapse. So this first one inflicts all enemies. This one's kind of like whatever, like pretty much whatever. I mean, if you're gonna pop your main ability when he pops this, then that would just be stupid. Like, if you have, I mean, for regen, if you're fighting against Boo, and they're gonna try to use their main ability to heal up, then maybe you can use this. But other than that, like, this is pretty much gonna have no use, because I don't think anybody's gonna be stupid enough to activate their main ability if it heals. Like, I don't know. Okay, so inflicts all enemies, so -2 arts card draw speed level. That's pretty good, but it's only for 15 timer counts, so there's that. and then it's gonna inflict the enemy with the attribute downgrade of 50% to damage received. And here we have his 2 unique abilities. So Azor's God Wrath. That's a pretty sick name. 30% to strike damage inflicted per enemy battle member when this character enters the battlefield. Effect resets when characters switch. Wait, so 30% per enemy battle member. So when he switches in, if there's 3 enemy battle members, he'll have 90% to strike damage inflicted. If there's 2, 60, 1, 30. So applies the following effects to self per defeated battle member. 30% damage inflicted, reduces damage received by 20%. Okay. So if both battle members are defeated, he'll have plus 90% to damage inflicted and 20% to reduce damage. Okay. Instant transmission tactics. The following effects occur when enemy switches characters while this character is on the battlefield. Reduces next damage sustained by 20%, cannot be stacked. This applies until enemy combo is finished. Restores enemy key by 25. Reduces enemy key by 25. Randomly destroys one enemy card when changing cover. Knocks enemy back to long range if a cover is performed against their strike arts attack. Okay, there we go. So yeah, he does have a strike cover change. So his special move arts is comboable. It's chainable. So strike, nothing special with that. Blast, recover key. So records 10 key, not 5 key, but 10 key. So that's pretty good. And then Super God combination can be taught to Shallot. Deals massive impact damage. Restores own vanishing gauge by 40% upon activation. So that's pretty good, especially if you're trying to drag out your combo. Then you'll definitely be able to get your vanish gauge back. So special skill, Extreme Outburst. I'll make you pay for this. So restores own key by 50. Changes own blast arts into strike arts cards. 50% to next strike or special move damage inflicted, cannot be stacked. Increases arts card draw speed by 1 level, cannot be stacked. 2 strike arts cards held, but there's not really anything special to them. So when you pull him, you'll get 28% to his ability will be 28% attack feature or Sun Family brain strength attack during battle. So these units they're underwhelming. They're underwhelming because they're not the colors we wanted. They're characters we already have. They're not new characters. They're not new God Key characters. So they're not the colors we wanted. They're not new God Key characters, and they're not gonna be like a support type or maybe a defense type. Types that God Key needs more of or just needs in general. So these units are kind of underwhelming, especially with the fact that they know that we've been asking for these specific colors and specific units, because we've been asking for specific God Key units, and we just haven't been getting them. Like we want either a new Beerus or maybe just someone else, maybe a new Whis, but we just haven't gotten that. A Sparking Whis, we haven't gotten that. So pretty much like, I don't know. I would not summon on his banner. The banner's trash. Like, don't summon. It's so trash. Let's look at the banner really quickly. So here we have the 2nd anniversary Rising Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Like, look at these units. They're so trash, bro. Why would you even summon, dog? Like, legit. Why would you even summon? Unless you actually pull these units, these 2 featured units, there's literally no reason to actually summon on him. Like, there was literally no reason for you to summon on him. If you didn't end up pulling the 2 units, featured units, it was a waste of crystals. Because mine is old. Why are you going to be using her on feature? Unless you have her high stars. Oh, Super Saiyan Gohan, unless you're going to be running Legends Road. Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, he's old as hell. Super Saiyan, Kaioken Goku, he's old. Zamasu, nobody's using him anymore because he's old. Goku Black, he's not the one with the Zenkai, he's old. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, why would you even use him? Super Saiyan Trunks, where would they put him on his banner if he's Vegeta family? And unless you pull, unless you want to put these two guys right here on the same team, then yeah, but the best Sparking units are obviously the 2 featured units and this Super Saiyan Trunks team. Like, other than that, all these other Sparkings are complete trash. They have pretty good extremes, but it's only 5 extremes that are good. The Trunks Kid, Krillin, Nell, Gohan. Those are the only good extremes. And then that's pretty much it. Like, the rest is just complete trash. They have the new hero units, but I don't know. That's pretty much just gonna bring this video up to, a close. Just wanted to basically talk smack about the decisions we decided to make about these units. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Maybe we can get this video to 3 likes. But other than that, see you guys in the next one.